cannot afford another night of cavorting.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life. Always sets me to thinking.
Someone comes looking for a fight, I won't say no.
They wish they were in my boots. What a duty.
Right, have a little kip.
A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts.
I've been here soon. Oh, I almost forgot why I came.
A new performance requires new raiment.
I'm just grateful.
The masquerade is already underway, sir. It will be a long night. Longer still for those of us on guard.
Dream of adventure. Alliances with bandits.
Presume to confound me, do you?
So, tell me more of this ox cart.
As I
Our
hear it,
first
it's
sovereign
hand from the
in
highway
decades.
vanished.
Last,
carrying some
we'll see the
2 dozen
end.
pounds
Have you
of
heard?
crimes left.
There's to be more restrictions on goods changed in Batar.
The Arisen has always been the mainstay.
Apparently, even.
Just between my task is to seek out Tis an enigma. So back and forth I go.
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well.
It's no small.
I would fain
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well.
They're the same. Tired faces in the same tired frocks.
Twould seem I I'm frightfully busy.
Always sets me to
Nary a new face in sight. Why do I usually
Would seem 'twouldn't do to meddle in each other's affairs here.
Why, no. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity.
Surely these extravagances cannot continue.
All I can do for you?
Not. I shan't let anything spoil.
Looks like we both got some time on our...
To the sovereign.
Might as well make merry while the wine.
Methinks I'll have a rest. My feet ache.
Not much going on here.
I would fain aid you if you...
I'm a tad preoccupied. If you've naught to say, I'd best... Beg pardons.
Have you business in Batal?
All I can do for you?
Everyone...
Is there aught you require? I will see to it that this is quite a quandary.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour what you like.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain pleasures. You're welcome to come and play anytime, if you escape with your life, that is. Know, however, that our services do not come cheap.
My apologies for the wait. We grew further apart than I'd anticipated.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Wait for the new equipment. All this hustle and bustle.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Sir Ludolf's lust knows no bounds. This time he's set his sights on the Watchhead's missus. Still, however pressed, no man is like to hand her his own wife, eh? The Watchhead refused, and rightly so. But his lordship doesn't take no for an answer. He employed his usual method, which is to say, he dispatched the Watchhead on a mission to slay a Dullahan. Poor old Gregor departed last night, and I'm sorry to say it, but he shan't be returning alive. That's the sort of man that noble is, you see. Naught noble about him, if you ask me. That tyrannical Sir Ludolf thinks he can do whatever he likes.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put it to good use.
Here we are.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to... Well, well.
He is merely Disa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes, even were he to be removed. I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phases, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phases fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
I know not what to make of this.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. Pray, make use of the key. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we worked...
Tell is, Vermund was once a beef-string kingdom.
Could use a dash of salt.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
I will see to it that the...
I can accompany you to the castle entrance, Master, but no further.
Oh, I don't need this right now.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
The sooner my duties are done. Quiet at last.
We shall remain here.
Oh, I don't need this right now.
Only person I can see is myself.
Our soldiers need
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious.
reigned eternal.
I shall suffer none to disturb this peace.
Such quietude is a blessing.
I dare say I could forget all my troubles here.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
ne'er had hope draw steel.
Everyone's as tired as I am, seems like.
Or to polish up my gear for tomorrow.
Making a living as a... Townspeople depend on me.
Couldn't hurt
Such
to put my feet
peace,
in the moment.
reign eternal.
Silence cultivates wisdom.
I'm bloody starving.
I only pray my watch finishes
I
without
cannot
insult.
afford another magic cavort.
I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came.
Is autumn this year? All this quiet makes me itch to cause a stir. If I see that rat again, I'll cut it myself.
To be said.
Slim pickings and
Welcome respite from all that is
Wait, King of Queen, it's coming.
Shall we make for Burnworth Palace? We're here, Master.
What's this? Come to admire. Ho ho! if only my collection were complete. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to be its centerpiece is yet to arrive. And 'twould wound my pride to have you behold my collection ere 'tis. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, the man's home is located in Bakbatal. You need only tell him that I eagerly...
Someone must have the answers we seek. If we ask around, we might just find them.
I'm unsure how best to proceed.
No easy answer.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Ah, excellent find.
Weary at this hour, sir? You must have quite a tale to tell. Much obliged.
This inspires naught but misgivings.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
It seems we must part ways for the time being. I must ask you to leave this place at once.
Some skills can only be honed on the battlefield.
What have all my days?
All seems well here, but you can ne'er be sure.
Even the best of us.
I've not trained for this. Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape. couldn't see anything. I thought a stroll would clear my head.
I'm too old to care.
Mayhap I'll come here when I've a day to myself.
Mayhap I'll buy myself a new stool.
I'll not stick my head where it can get cut off. Pawns are permitted to approach the castle but not walk the grounds. I shall accompany you to the entrance.
The sun's too bright for these.
Over here, if you would. Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
Got to focus. My head will roll if aught goes awry.
Nice place, this. I mean, no one.
We shall await you here, Master.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet.
I'm sure I can.
one now.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Aha! Then we are presented with 3 options. Either the law of our world that allows only one arisen has been upended, or Jesus arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are arisen, as you say? Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be, Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests. And I need not turn my ear to Deesa's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells? I suspected as much. Then we are done here. Leave me be.
The townspeople depend
At last. 'Tis a relief to be at your side again, Master.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
What should I do?
Can't expect to fare so well every day.
There's got to be something fun to do. With our kids spend
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
I'm not sure what's best.
There is much we ought to tend to. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter. And from Batal, no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Deeza's schemes run deep. To think, Deeza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deezer is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deezer's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I'm able to offer, I bid you take them.
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
That's odd.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen a place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo, you say. Naught springs to mind, I'm afraid. Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. Perchance he knows of such a place? There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty. I have been pursuing all of the channels available to me. But would your Majesty be willing to venture to Vermont's eastern edge to probe into the young man's origins? Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to